Good morning, everybody. And it's still appropriate to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. As a matter of fact, you can still use the Merry Christmas strategy instead of asking how will you celebrate. You just have to change that from will to did. How did you celebrate Christmas? So you're going to be able to use the happy Merry Christmas strategy, frankly, all week. But we're also approaching New Year's Eve. And so you have another strategy that you could use equally as effectively to start conversations with prospects or restart conversations with prospects. Now, tonight at 9 o'clock, I'm going to show all of my students how to cash in on the single biggest trend to ever hit employment. That being people that want to work from home. So don't miss it. 9 o'clock tonight, East Coast time, 6 o'clock Pacific. Go to maxweingart.com/free training. We're going to load you up with some tactics and strategies that you're going to be able to use, not just for the rest of this year, but well into 2023. Additionally, on Wednesday night, how to create instant relationships on LinkedIn and Facebook. Again, it'll be at 9 o'clock Eastern. Go to maxweingart.com/special webinar. So let me give you some tips on how you can be creating engagement for the rest of this week and all through the month of December. We don't have many days left. So it's one day after Christmas. And our posting strategies of wishing people, how did you celebrate Christmas? Still applicable. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. It's still good all week. It's the holiday season. Additionally, we want to talk about the magic of posting gifts because it's 5 days until New Year's Eve. Now, you don't have to wait until New Year's Eve to start conversations. As a matter of fact, how are you? Again, we do it in advance. What are your plans to celebrate New Year's Eve? What resolutions have you set for yourself? Additionally, we talked last week about the bad weather strategy, the magic of posting gifts, because a lot of the country was decimated by snow. As a matter of fact, it's tragic, but a lot of people died. So you're going to change this from I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. And then ask questions about the weather. And yes, James, I am going to be changing that how will you celebrate to how did you celebrate. We'll get it over to all of our students before the 4 o'clock session or during the 4 o'clock session. So if you're not talking to people, remember, your business does not slow down. The ripple effect of your posts on LinkedIn and Facebook can start conversations that will result in sales. So whether you're wishing someone, how did you celebrate Christmas, to talking about the weather, or talking about New Year's Eve, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's all about talking to people, engaging people in conversations that will result in sales. Now, let me jump back over here because I just posted something on LinkedIn. Now, obviously, we're broadcasting this one live right now. But right before that, I posted something from one of my students who killed it over the Christmas holidays.
And never, ever have I had the success I'm having with you. You're my networking angel, Max. I signed up 8 people this week, and I have 7 more checking out my business now from Facebook and LinkedIn both. My upline is calling me to find out what I'm doing. I love this, and it's just like, what, 2 weeks, a week away from Christmas? This is amazing. Thank you, Max.
Now, it works the same way between now and right up to New Year's Eve. So I encourage all of you, join me tonight . Join me tonight at 9 o'clock. And then on Wednesday, how to create instant relationships on LinkedIn and Facebook. There's a lot of new material that we're going to be revealing. Additionally, if you haven't registered yet for our January boot camp, be sure you go to maxsteingart.com/boot camp. Use the promo code BEST DEAL, and you can participate. It starts on January the 12th. It's going to have 5 sessions instead of 4. But remember, as soon as you register, you're going to get the recorded sessions of our December boot camp, so you can get started right away. Additionally, for Christmas, we promoted a twofer boot camp special. Attend both the January and February boot camps for less than the price of attending one. So go to maxsteingart.com/2-FUR. Participate in both the January and February boot camps and use the promo code DOUBLE to pay only $59 a boot camp. One last thing we did for the Christmas holiday, go to maxsteingart.com/retreat combo and use the promo code Go Big Fast. We put together a special promotion to drop the price to $279, but for Christmas, we're letting people register for $199. So I will see all of you tonight at 9 o'clock. Until next time, best of luck in building your business. And remember, You need to keep talking to people because that's what it's all about. It's all about conversation, talking to people, people that you know, or people that you want to know. For those of you that are new students, as I said, boot camp starts on the 12th, but you can start right away. As soon as you register for boot camp, you can jump over there. In fact, let me show you. So as soon as you register for the January boot camp, click here for access to the December boot camp. And there's nothing to stop you. You got the profile guide, and you have the scripts book. Today is Kwanzaa, another holiday. Then we have New Year's Eve. And look at the holidays that we have in January. On Wednesday, the 4th, National Spaghetti Day, National Trivia Day. The next day, National Bird Day. Saturday, National Bobblehead Day. On the 9th, National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. Think about that for just a second, okay? Just think about that for just a second. Go over to LinkedIn.
Hi, Max. It's Angel. Okay. Hi, Max. It's Angel. Okay. I'm just so excited.
I know she is excited. Let's go over here and let's do a search for police. You have 1.5 million people involved with law enforcement. Yeah, police. Officer, 722,000. Sheriff, 293,000. Detective, 355,000. Police have one of the highest burnout rates of all professions. So if you're not talking to people on a daily basis, you could be. And I love it when former students come back. Jennifer, it's nice to see you. A lot of things have changed since you participated in our last boot camp. Take a minute. Sometimes people can talk, sometimes they can't. Let's take a look and see. And folks, notice that they put back the connected date.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Jennifer. How have you been?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Knock on wood. No complaints. How's business?
Business has been okay. I hadn't really done a whole lot the last couple of months. I've been working my regular job, so I'm just trying to get back into some focusing on things at the beginning of the new year.
Okay. And what's your regular job?
I am well, I work for a sales company. I sell books to schools.
Really? Is that represented on here?
The Regional Sales Collective Goods. They changed the name of it. It used to be Books Are Fun, but they changed the name of the company, so it's still the same thing, but the name of the company changed.
Well, the reason, so are you using LinkedIn for that business?
I have not really used LinkedIn a lot. I've come back and forth into LinkedIn and I got into a little bit. I haven't been consistent with it.
I had one of my students, actually a number of my students, but one in particular had a cleaning service and his sponsor died. He had signed up for network marketing. And so he used the LinkedIn. He used what I taught him to go after customers for his cleaning business. Let me bring him up here. Now, when the last time, well, I spoke to Dan a couple of months ago. Last year, Dan was struggling financially. He couldn't even afford to put tires on his car. This year, he's going to make over $2 million.
Wow.
Okay. So for example, I should really give you a call. Let me just check something really quick and see if I got your current number, because does it end in 2359?
That's my home number, but I'll just have to DM you my cell phone number.
Yeah, go ahead and send it to me on just put it in the chat. Nobody's going to see it. And I'll give you a call, because a lot of my students, if you know, especially if you're looking to sell to school systems or educational organizations, I mean, you sit on a gold mine here. I mean, you have, for example, who in a school system would you be looking to reach out to?
We usually are dealing with librarians, but we have to go through, the central office staff a lot of times to get to where you need to be. But usually you're dealing with the librarians when you're dealing with book related for what we do.
Okay, so let's look at all the librarians that you have on LinkedIn. You got 432,000 librarians. Okay. 432,000. Now they may have different titles. We could specify, because that's anyone is a librarian. We could say high school librarian.
Mainly elementary. We don't really deal with a lot of high schools. It's mainly
Okay.
elementary.
Elementary school librarians. You got 24,000. Okay. Now, I'd be willing to bet you an all expense vacation for 10 days to Florida that you could easily connect with at least 50 of these people. And that's the process, it's a process. But you make the connection with the librarian. And then you follow up. And then you basically go through the steps, go through the motions, find out who you would have to talk to. But once you establish a relationships with somebody, it's always a lot easier if you've got somebody in the school that's singing your praises to the powers that be. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, yes,
All right.
definitely.
So text me over your phone number, and I could probably give you a call between, let's say, 11:30 and 1.
Okay, I put it in the chat already. I think that should be already in there.
Okay, and I'll be calling you from area code 561. So you'll recognize it.
Okay,
All right, and welcome back.
thanks. Glad to be back. Hopefully, this time I'm gonna try to be a little bit more consistent to keep it going. It does take a lot of consistency.
Yeah, that's true, but keep this in the back of your mind too, that over the last year, LinkedIn has made some outrageous changes that are going to make it easier than ever before to build your business. As a matter of fact, they've made it so easy that 10 million professionals, and a large proportion of those 10 million professionals, are jumping into LinkedIn every month. Every month.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. So glad you made it back. And as for the rest of you, we'll see you tonight at 4, or we'll see you tonight at, for sure, at 9 o'clock. So until then, if you're not talking to 10 or 15 people about what you're trying to market and sell every day, you could be. And if you're not closing at least 1 or 2 people every week, well, you could be doing that too. So join us tonight and we'll show you exactly how to do it. Or jump into our January boot camp.